Now that we've learned a little bit about economies, we're going to compare some European economies. We're going to compare the United Kingdom, Germany, and Russia. Print out your notes or write them in your social studies binder of the table that you can find in Edmodo or in Google Classroom. Alright, find your section entitled United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has a mixed economic system. Write that under economic systems in your chart. It's actually closer to a market economy than any other European country. UK is economically strong. It's one of the world's leading industrial powers. Here's a list of the United Kingdom's natural resources. Select a few of these and put them in the natural resources section of your table. Alright, 23% of the United Kingdom's land can be farmed. So you're going to put 23% under arable land in your chart. You can also notice some of their major agricultural products. Okay, under the industry section of your chart, I want you to list a few of these that are produced in factories in the United Kingdom. In your chart under literacy rate, you're going to write 99%. This is people over the age of 15 that can read and write. Students are required to stay in school for 16 years. Okay, in your chart where it says unemployment rate, you're going to write 8%. That's the percentage of people who do not have jobs. 14% is the number of people who live in poverty. Okay, under GDP in your chart, you're going to put 2.441 trillion. That's ninth in the world. Under the GDP per capita, you're going to put 37,500. That's the value of goods and services produced per person. Under economic problems, you're going to put some of these struggles. They have unemployment. There's the chance of overusing their natural resources or overpolluting their natural resources. There's also the struggle of improving public services. This forces the country to raise taxes. Now take a second and find the Germany section of your chart or notes. Under economic systems, you're going to write mixed economic systems. After reunification in 1990, East Germany had to move away from a command economic system and slowly towards a market system. This is why it's landed with a mixed economy. Okay, list some of these natural resources under the natural resource section. Germany has 33% arable land. Its major agricultural products are listed below. Okay, under industries, I want you to put some of these items that are being produced in their factories. Okay, Germany has a 99% literacy rate. This is people over the age of 15 who can read and write. And students are required to stay in school for 16 years. Their unemployment rate is at 5.5%. Percentage of people that live in poverty are 15.5%. In the GDP section, I want you to put 3.401 trillion. This is fifth largest in the world. Their GDP per capita is 37,500. This is the value of goods and services produced per person. Okay, here are some of the economic struggles that Germany has. List 2 or 3 of these in the economic problems section of your notes. Lastly, we're going to be looking at Russia. Under economic systems, I want you to put that Russia has a mixed economic system. Russia's economy has been moving away from a command economy and more towards a free market economy since the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991. It's not quite there yet, that's why it's mixed. Here's some of the natural resources you can write down for Russia. Remember, Russia's harsh climate and size make it hard for them to completely use all of their natural resources. 7% of Russia's land is arable. Under industries, write a few of these things that are being produced in Russia's factories. Russia has a 99.6% literacy rate. That's the percentage of people over the age of 15 who can read and write. Their students are required to stay in school for 14 years. In the unemployment section of your notes, I want you to write 5.7%. These are the percentage of people who do not have jobs. Okay, for Russia's GDP, I want you to put 2.22 trillion. That's the seventh largest in the world. Under GDP per capita, I want you to put 18,000. That's the value of goods and services produced per person in Russia. Russia also has some economic struggles. I want you to pause the video and write these economic struggles under the economic problems section of your notes. Alright, here are the top GDP leaders in 2012. You can see the European Union is number 1 and the United States is number 2. Germany and Russia are 6 and 7. Okay, here's the top GDP per capita leaders. The United States is number 14. They drop when it comes to the amount of goods and services produced by each person.